United by Power. Presented by FMF and Rockstar Energy.
Friday, we were able to just kind of, get here, check out the track. The mechanics really, broke down the bikes, got everything ready, went to tech. Had to check, the sound. It's pretty important here in Europe, and just I think the gas and the weight, little stuff like that. So the mechanics had it dialed. But yeah, we have a press conference where everybody gets introduced, and Team USA was up there with all the other teams, and just kind of handled the media stuff. Pretty cool to have the dream team of '86 with David Bailey, Rick Johnson, and Johnny O'Mara there. And it was pretty special to see what they accomplished, and it's crazy to be in the same scenario, I guess. So it's nice to have those guys around, and we just did our thing up there with all the other teams, and answered the media's questions. Yeah, the way the track kind of is pretty unique. It's in between a lot of hills. It's definitely got a lot of elevation. I'd say it's probably has the most elevation on a track I've ever ridden. So it's definitely unique, and they have some big jumps with some big faces and stuff like that. And the dirt, I think it looks pretty good, but I'm sure it'll get pretty hard packed. But overall, I think it looks pretty good, and a little tight, maybe a little hard to pass, but we'll have to do what we can. Cap everything off, we have the presentation of our country. We got to go in front of the crowd, and it's pretty cool, to see all the fans, and how excited they get to see the American riders. They don't ever get to see us, but maybe this one time a year. So they're all going crazy, and it was definitely special. So this morning, it's pretty early. We had to leave the hotel here at 6 a.m. to beat the traffic. There's only one narrow road in here and one narrow road out. So it's a lot different than the States. So we're here early. Had some breakfast, kind of warmed up, loosened up.
Saturday morning. Soon they're going to do the drawings for the start position on the qualifying races, and then maybe our first practice soon after that.
Yeah, they do things a little differently here. The gate pick for qualifying is all randomly based, so it's a little tricky. It can either help you or hurt you, and unfortunately today we were 30th, so that wasn't ideal, but we made the most of it.
So we're getting ready to go out for our first practice here. Cooper's up on the line now, and then I'm second, and Jason's third, and basically just 40 minutes to feel the track out and see what the lines are like, jumps and everything, and crowd's already wide open crazy, and it's only like 9 in the morning, so it should be a good day.
The qualifying race, it was a bit tough. We had, like I said, 30th gate pick, and actually had a good start for what I started. I think I came around the first turn around 6th, made some passes, and got into 5th. And unfortunately, a guy went down in front of me on one of the hills, and I just unfortunately ran into the back of his bike, and it spun me around. Couldn't get my bike started for a really long time. Finding neutral, it was just a pretty frustrating race. I never really haven't experienced something like that in a long time. So I think it was a bit of maybe a reality check, but I'm definitely learning from my mistakes, and I think we're moved on, and we're focused for tomorrow. Alex had a same thing. We all had to come from the outside. He had an okay start, was coming through, and I think he actually had a crash early on. I think he was already about 6th place, and had a little crash, went back. He got up and did the best he can, but it's hard to really recover. So I was stoked to see him be able to come back to, I think, 9th, which was, a solid effort. Unfortunately, it was just kind of a bad day. Overall, Jason had a first turn pileup, so I know he was down and he was dead last, and I saw him limping to get to his bike, and I heard he has a broken bone in his foot. So it was a bit of a tough day for Team USA. I think we're all a little bummed, but overall, I think it is what it is. We're here and we got to make the most of it. So I think we're all pretty pissed off, and we're ready to go out there tomorrow and really just kind of get redemption and show everybody today it was just bad luck, and that we're still here to win.
Stay tuned for episode 3.